Sorry about that, Stuart. I was passing on, and it obviously decided that I'd yammered on enough. But yeah, your point. You mentioned euthanasia. Now, as a disabled person, I'm very concerned about that. I mean, it has been very popular for the media to raise issues where people have been in a lot of pain and they've gone off to Switzerland to be allowed to die. Now, my opinion is, I confess, partially due to my Catholic faith, but I do, having been through what I've been through, and I have sustained pain which I can only imagine was close to that of a lot of people who were about to die. Um, I do feel that, pain towards the end of your life is the price for having a life, and therefore I see, legalised euthanasia as the thin end of the wedge. And once the government can become involved in that, how long would it be before economic factors are taken into account about those who are a burden on society and those who aren't? And until we get some real um, socialist values to some extent back in our country, i.e. that they really do care about the people who are marginalised on the edges of society rather than ignoring them, there is a serious danger that it could be decided that some people are worth putting right and the others can just go. There's a thin end of the wedge, fear, and there are many disabled people in an awful lot worse situations than I'm in, who are fighting decisions about vegetative state and things like that. And the fundamental right to life and the fundamental value of life is something that we must hold on to, because in other parts of the world, you look at the Middle East, you look at a lot of parts of Africa, and even in parts of Brazil where they go around effectively culling the street children, the value on human life is very low. Well, the human life is extremely valuable, as I'm sure you'll agree. You may not agree with my opinion that pain is the cost for living. I understand that people might not, but it's my opinion. It's I think it's too simplistic, perhaps, for people to think that, but it's no more simplistic than saying anybody who wants to die should be allowed to. As I'm sure you're aware, all these things are, it's not black or white, it's shades of grey. And every single one has to be taken on its merits. Whether it's to do with my opinion that pain is the price for life, or whether it's other people's opinion that they should be allowed to die because they're in a lot of pain. It shouldn't be legislated about. In terms of everybody must live or everybody must die. Every case has to be taken on its merits, and every doctor has to be allowed to continue the work that he started, having made the Hippocratic Oath, which is not to help people die, but is to help people live and make them better. I think that's all I'll do for now. I hope you got the first bit. Like your stuff, mate. Like your relaxed style. You take care, mate, and I'll catch you again soon. Cheerio.